There are things, if you do not know, lives cannot be blessed through your hands. Trying in ignorance is a recipe for frustration. That's what many of us are doing. That every time your life does not capture certain results, don't start hunting for answers yet. Go for light, not the coin. Forget about the coin and look for a candle. Forget about the job and look for light. Forget about the courses, look for light. Every time your life is not answering, what you need is access to light. There's no restraint when your heart is right. There's no restraint when the requisite knowledge is upon you. There's no restraint when the grace that makes it happen comes upon you. You're not the first to step into this inheritance. Many have come, many have gone. Do you believe this? When he talks about the season of abundance, the first thing that needs to be corrected is purpose. Purpose. Why is God opening the floodgates of heaven? Why is God bringing koinonia? Why is God bringing Joshua Selman? Why is God bringing you to a season of abundance? Just because he likes the idea of money? No. Just because he wants you to get a mansion and flaunt it around? No. Believers, you must subscribe to a renewed orientation for God's sake. Know why God prospers people. Reject carnality. You become an enemy to yourself. The moment your obsession for money becomes greater than your obsession for God and the things of God, you are not in God's program again. There are people who have been tested by God. 1 million, 10 million, 50 million stepped into their hands, and it was a test just to watch them, and God saw that their hearts were no longer with him. Why should I pray when there is 50 million in my account? Why should I fast when I already have 2 houses? An estate is on his way. So when they say lift your hands to receive, you just smile and pity those who are coming, and God says, I've seen your heart, you will not go far. Believe me, I know what I'm saying. There are many people who are called by God to be champions. Are we together? Merchants of the gospel, champions, custodians of the wealth of the kingdom. And because their hearts became corrupted by the naira and kobo, the tea and bread, unfortunately this includes preachers, unfortunately this includes businessmen, and I hope not you. For many people, because of the corruption of their heart, you know, generally once you are rich, people love you. Once you are rich, you become a king even without a crown. And so we look forward to being celebrated, because some of us came from wounded childhoods. No one loved you. You never had an applause. You never took first position in class, never had an opportunity to receive an applause. And so we hustle, as we use that term. Very destructive term, in fact. Don't use that term as a believer. No, we are called to walk circumspect, as wise and not as unwise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And the way we redeem the time is by knowing on time what the will of God is. Is someone learning?